So this is a little special tribute here. This just crossed my mind. I hardly ever make something about this, and this is going to be a little touching to me when I see it later. I know it is. But I just want to say I really appreciate my parents. I love my mother and I love my father, and I'm old enough to recognize how hard it is to raise a child, even though I don't have any. And I know this because I'm looking at myself deeply. I'm looking at the inner makings of myself, the things that I have inside of me, my morals and goals, and I'm just imagining how hard it would be to instill some of that stuff inside of a child and hope and pray that they grow up good and use those things. Because half the shit my parents taught me didn't register until now that I'm older. So can you imagine you teaching something and you're feeding it and you're hoping it's going to turn out good and it still do all this fucked up ass shit? I will be mad. I want my money back, but you can't get your money back because you didn't do it. So my parents, thanks for not getting your money back, and thanks for keeping me, and thanks for not aborting me, and thanks for not letting me fall into the cracks of society. Because even though I was a fucked up child, I still have a chance. And I see how hard y'all worked to raise me and my sister by what kind of people we've become. I still hear things that you said to me, Dad, that help me make decisions in my life that have been crucial, and I appreciate that. It kind of makes me want to be a father and do the same thing. And Mom, you have the patience, you have the most patience. Even though you act like you don't, you have more patience than anybody I've ever seen in my life. And I mean that. And you work harder than any woman I've ever seen in my life. You may keep you a man too, but guess what, Mama? You ain't never needed one. And I can vouch for that. You ain't never needed one. But, I love you. And I love you too, Daddy. And you raised a beautiful son, and you got you a good one. I'm telling you, you raised a good son, okay? Don't let them tell you otherwise. I love y'all so much, and thank you. This message has been brought to you by the Boom Network. And my parents love the shit out of me. And they raised me well. And Versace always sponsors me.